cybercrime is one of the biggest threats that law enforcement sees across the globe. Yeah, hi, my name is Neal Jetton. I'm INTERPOL Cybercrime Director. So a lot of what we do is we provide operational support to our 196 member countries. So recently we had one focused in Africa where we had 18 African countries come together, as well as the UK, to look at cybercrime and try to investigate it, more collectively. And so we had great success. I think, 1,200 arrests, almost $100 million recovered for victims, and a lot of, thousands of infrastructure takedowns. So that was one of the big operations. Earlier this year, we did one for the Asia South Pacific region that we call Secure, where we had 26 countries come together. We were focused on info stealer malware. And so again, we took down thousands of infrastructure that were hosting this type of malware and made, I think 30 something arrests. So it's very, very good that we, greatly appreciate the support of our member countries. Yeah, so obviously we're always looking at emerging tech, right? I mean, you're here at GITEX, you're thinking AI, you think Quantum. So I think those are the types of tech and those tools that law enforcement will need, especially from the private sector, to combat criminals who are using them for, criminal gain. So I see that those are probably the emerging, threats. So huge need for law enforcement to partner with the private sector, and for the private sector to realize that it's for the greater good to come and partner with law enforcement to go after cyber criminals, to use their subject matter expertise to help them make the world a safer place. We ask any of our member countries, like, what do you need more of? More often than not with cybercrime, it's always tools and training. Of course, it takes that, and that takes funding, right, to go after these specialized types of, breaches and crime types. And so what we do is we do a lot of capacity building in various ways. We'll do them in person when we can, but we do a lot of virtual meetings where we'll bring the subject matter experts to law enforcement who they may not have had a way to connect with previously, but we'll bring them into the worlds of like illicit crypto tracing. We'll bring those companies in. We'll bring in groups that are looking at, or private sector partners that are looking at tools for AI and deep fakes. So whatever we see that is relevant to our member countries and what they're dealing with, we will try to find those partners out there that are working on that to bring them to them so they have a face-to-face interaction.